Okay, boys and girls, we are up to part number, I think, 19 of this avowed playthrough. I'm trying to keep it in 1 hour chunks. So even though I know where everything is, technically, it's still taken a wee while for me to actually do the work of getting in there, finding the bloody whatever it is that I'm looking for, and yeah, doing my funky shit and actually yeah, sorting everything out. So they've got all the quests, and I find all the stuff, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. Now, while I wait for dodging a line's true target, let me think. What do I have here? I have to, as part of the main quest, find Giatta's mates and ask them about the Dream Scourge. I already know they're going to be a pack of unhelpful buggers, but I have to go and find them. I have a stack of bounties, and I have to work out whether I want to keep going sluggy with the giant axe, or whether I want to try something that's a bit easier. I'm going to try on some new weapons whilst I'm standing this very, I was going to say rainy sounding, but it's actually now the last light of day has a nice balance of physical damage. It's a little bit of stun, and so on and so forth. Now the 7 strivings does a lot more physical damage and a lot more stun, but it also takes a lot more of me stamina. So I am unsure. Carrot's Pride is just a nice, easy peasy one. Now I'm going to take some fun stuff out of here so I can take it back and sell it to get cool shit from the nice gentleman at the armourer's shop. Now, alright, look. Let's go. Exit to previous location. Now, so I need to get better weapons and armour, so I can go to the armourer for that. I'll have to sell some of my shit, which is why I've gone back to party camp and loaded up with more shit. I haven't explored the docks because I know that's where I find Yvette and Remy arguing away themselves. Yeah, g'day mate. This is not where I actually had thought to end up. Okay, this is Giatta's place.
Careful, or we'll get thrown out of the pub.
Ah, we have
already thrown out. Really? Huh. And when did that happen?
Can't say as I remember.
You, my friend, need some water.
Yes, I think they both probably need a little drink of water and a bit of chill time. There's a plant up there, I reckon. Is there? I don't know. Am I on level with the plant? I don't know. Let's go. I'm not going to go parkouring everywhere. I'm going to just go and sell my shit. And then I'm going to go and do the 3 prindos.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, amico.
Thank you, man.
Welcome back. Care to take a look around?
Do animancers have much use for weapons and armour?
Nay, not really. But not all of us in Fior are animancers, you know. Besides humble craftsmen such as myself, we have the rangers to outfit. Under normal circumstances, I'd not sell to a traveler like yourself. But as I'm sure you've seen, these are not normal circumstances. Care to see what I have?
Yep, show us your wares, mate. Now, what I am going to do is sell you some crap. Because I don't need this. I don't need this crap. Now, do I have enough money to buy 2 awakened Adras? Nope. I can buy 1 awakened Adra. Oh, peace. I was hoping so much that I would get enough to... Oh, I was going to say slowly regenerate health when wet. There's a line in there. I thought for a second it was the Night Mistress's favour. That was... yeah. I have to get rid of some of these. I can't wear all of them. I can take drugs for this shit. For some of this shit. Have I got enough money for awakened Adra? No, I have not. Alright, so I've bought 1 awakened Adra.
Welcome to my fine establishment, amico.
Yes, mate. Now, where is A? A is this way in the Alchemist's Workshop, which I'm going to raid. Hey, Mr. Pastor, how are you going?
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop.
It's hardly modest, it's incredible. Flattery will
Maybe
get you
to
everywhere.
but I was educated in the great laboratories of Spirento, in the halls of experimentation. But you didn't journey all this way to hear me reminisce about the old country.
No, Giatta and I are investigating the Dream Scourge. Let's go straight to the point.
Giatta, what a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked.
That's not good. Giatta said your machine could help her research.
Yes, her theory of the dream scourge, I'm quite familiar. What I need is a stronger power source.
Can't you just animance one?
We can't make something out of nothing. We're still limited by our resources. I could use a large single block of Atra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove.
Don't tell me and let me guess. Now, since you have suddenly remembered this, at the risk of standing in the obvious, we are standing in front of a very big Adra pillar.
Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delemgan queen holds court there.
Okay. Adragon, okay. Alright. Alright, let's hide all that.
You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delemgan in these parts are hostile to Keith.
Of course.
So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delemgan queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards.
I'll see what I can do.
Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Well, let's go. That Adragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
Okay, Giacomo's invitation. To my friends, colleagues, and naysayers, you are hereby invited to a demonstration of my latest achievement, that of spiritual self-combustion. Bear witness as I set fire to my very essence merely to prove that I can. Do you doubt me? Come and watch me fail. Do you trust me? And come and watch me go out in a blaze of glory. Either way, you'll be entertained. I anticipate a large and captive audience. Jack Cornwell. Mate, I feel like that's. I don't know what you're trying to prove, but I think I would prefer that you proved it in a less. Call me Mr. Silly.
Giatta is healthy. It's the essence I'm concerned about.
This again. You're beginning to sound like Giatta.
Have you ever stopped and listened to her? She might be onto something.
I'm sure her mother and father were onto something, and look what happened to them.
Yes, anyways, I've consulted with recent history of the Queen's birth, Valians. Yep, okay. Now, is there anything else here that I can nick, basically? This is the whole point. It's like, can I steal it? Yes, I can. Okay, great. If I can't steal it, then it's not particularly bookies. My rejection of so-called ethics. A magnet for naysayers who cherish progress, ignorance over progress and safety and opportunity. Oh, I see. So Animancy is a magnet for naysayers. However, as Monto Pastor so indelicately points out, I don't deny our art has produced misfortune over the years. Bale Reach, Brackenbury, and the events at Castell House, just to name a few. But why should these isolated incidents cast such a long shadow? When a ship sinks to the bottom of the ocean, no one forces merchants to abandon their trade. Say we resist society's unjust call to smash our machines and burn our research. We are Animancers. Society is welcome to join us, but we won't hesitate to leave them in our dust. Although I feel like you are almost like I can sort of see that yes, I would like to continue to do amazing learning things.
Something. I can't let anyone else discover this.
Can't you, Lorento?
Envoy, I'm sorry. I'm not in a place to talk right now.
Tell me about what you're working on.
Yesterday, I made an incredible discovery. We can use half as much Adra to achieve the same results. And then I thought, what if one day it's a third, a quarter, a speck?
Wouldn't that be a good thing?
No. To harness these forces for so small a price is too much power. Who knows what kind of chaos we'll create? I have been reading Athelmir's treatise on Wotica. Perhaps she's right. Maybe Animancy should be reined in.
There's no such thing as too much power, mate.
I assumed I was speaking to a colleague. I see I was wrong. But I should double-check my work. There's a chance my research could be flawed. I never forgive myself. I'll run more tests and see where things go.
Okay, buddy. Fair enough. What's your Monsters of the Deadfire Archipelago? Sharks, serpents, leviathans, polpavir. I'm not going to the Deadfire Archipelago. I will just make that very clear. Forget-me-not tonic. Take 1 cupful approximately 1 hour before beginning tedious activity, if administered correctly. Haha. Time should appear to pass more quickly and the task should feel more tolerable. Side effects may include amnesia surrounding the dosage period. Yes, well, okay. So, yes, that's interesting. I can see that absolutely could not go wrong in any way whatsoever. Now, let me go and walk upstairs because there was some stuff upstairs as well. I can't remember what it was, but I do remember that there was some shit up here that was worth having. I will go round this direction. Hey, bookies! On the efficacy of imps, the many pitfalls of the alchemy of. Okay. Right, so, yes. Yeah, anyway, so I read that last time, but yes, basically someone is studying
What
imps
do you
and keeping
think of
imps
Giatta's
and
theory?
more for them.
Well, my experiments have been a little...
Unpredictable. Like the essence has no sense of direction.
How did you know?
We should talk, but not here.
Hello, animancers. So, yeah, so anyway, I found out that if I get farted on by an imp, I'm in trouble. Malicious Compliance by Elliot Orsell. Okay. And the governor told me to stop bothering him. I moved out of town when he said to hire a cheap farmhouse. I raised the dead now, leaves me alone. I've won. Fior Mesiverna was founded on the principle of insubordination. To preserve our legacy, we must become ungovernable. And presumably get farted on randomly by imps as well. The Moons of Eora. Interesting, but yeah. Lockbox. Yep, take all. Now, let's wander down here, having... I know when I first read the imp fart story, I mean, as well as laughing, because yes, that is my sense of humour exactly. As well as laughing my head off, I also ended up with a bit of a thought that presumably I would encounter imps at some point, and that was not so, which was disappointing. Now I need to go via the governor's mansion because I will discover discoveries. There we go, there's the plant. Sorry, Marius, I will jump over you and grab the plant. Now, let's sneak around because I know what I'm going to find. It's locked, and I will unlock with a lockpick or with the bedroom key. One or the other, but first of all I'm going to come in here and pinch all these scrub because of course I am. I mean, seems a little shitty. It's like, yes, people are starving, but that's okay. I'm going to come and steal all your food. We are fine. Can't get through there. G'day, butler.
By tradition, the governor's manor is open to the public.
Thank you. I'm glad it's open to the public because I am going to find all kinds of interesting crap here and loot the fuck out of it. Let's start over here, which I think Final Journey of Jonas. Oh dear, yes, that was yes, I've read that before, and that was kind of hardcore. Animancy in the Modern Age I have read before. The Orochian calendar is nice. Hello, Governor Ignacio Vidaro.
I'm sorry you had to witness that spectacle. Giatta is a spirited animancer, but she can be intolerable at times. Whatever you may think of us, I welcome you to Fior Mesiverno.
You really don't believe this crisis is as bad as it looks?
I believe the nature of the living lands is unpredictable, and animancy is our best chance at getting it under control. But what Giatta wishes to do is more dangerous by far than what she's trying to solve. Quilici wants us panicking over what he can't even prove. If there's a threat to Emerald Stair, it's that old man and his fear-mongering. Don't waste your time on him.
Do you mind if I work with Giatta?
Be my guest. Take her away from here. As far as I'm concerned, she's your responsibility.
This Nim dude wouldn't see a Balrog coming if it did a little dance right in front of him.
Okay.
If there's nothing more, I have a city to run.
Did your elder son has been leaving food out for the deceased?
The short answer is yes, I'm aware. And I've tolerated it, up to a point. We are a community of animancers. Among other things, we have a healthy respect of the dead. I have no wish to anger the departed. But then again, my first responsibility is to the living.
You're more open-minded than I expected.
The dead have a strong connection to the beyond, and therefore animancy. They can make our work very, very difficult. Best not to upset them.
I'll say farewell for now. I thought about dobbing her in, but agricultural. Okay. Giatta has worked out that the harvest will fail. Yep, anonymous letter. Okay. All this talk of dream scourge infecting the land is grown too loud to ignore. If it was just Quilichi, we could see our way past it, call him senile, and the discussion's over, yes, but now Giatta's speaking for him. You'd be hard-pressed to find an animancer who doesn't trust Giatta Castel. To put it plainly, we demand results of one kind or another. Let the old man do his research or find some way to discredit him. If you're lucky, he'll discredit himself. What are you afraid of, Ignacy? We wonder. Either way, it has to end. This is tearing us apart. Your father would have put a stop to it by now. With patience, your friends. Ah, friend. Friend. That's an interesting, whoops, variation of friend. Scanot scripture. And Estelle's copy of the midwife's memoirs. And then I think this leads to a balcony, which I don't think has anything on it, but it has a lovely view. I can't get anywhere from here. Well, possibly I could get up and across to there, but is it needful? It is not. Let me just... Can I close the door? Yep. Yeah. In here. More bookie. Or Ignacy Bernardo's journal, which I will... I sworn to the people of my family's honour that there is no dream scourge in Emerald Sarrow, you silly boy. If it exists, it cannot touch our lands. Wrong again. When I'm alone at night, I must remind myself of that promise again and again, even if I must scream it to these empty halls. So why do I feel threads pulling away from the fabric of my community while I strain to hold them together? It's that old man and his protege, or else my imagination, but probably them. Mother's condition isn't helping my cause, neither does wine. Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah. Going to steal. Oh. Essence and the performativity of male anatomy, stamina, vigour, endurance, many named for the same limited research. With the right application of essence, a slump in enthusiasm doesn't have to be the end of one's marital obligations. When the body is frail, the spirit remains strong. No art can raise the dead, so let us now explore what else may rise from an early grave. I can see why... Okay, lockbox open. Valium breastplate, nice. Now, and a bedroom key. Oh my. Now, let's come through here. Let's come down. And we'll just sneak around. And I'll unlock the door. I already know what I'm going to find. Well, let's get through and let's find it. And letter to my son. Oh dear. Ignacy, I write this in a rare moment of clarity. Before he left us, your father was a proud, stubborn, wonderful man. Let me offer you a word of advice on his behalf. Those who rule with power are destined to be overthrown by power. Those who rule with heart are destined to be cherished long after they are gone. I can feel the fog drifting back over my thoughts. Goodbye, Ignacy. Hopefully not for long. Your loving mother, Estelle. Shimmering wings, gnashing teeth, chew through the dirt. Where are my hands, Ignacy? Where are my hands? My hands! My hands! Oh dear. Alright.
I've got a powerful feeling we weren't supposed to see this.
Flowers of winter. So Maxim Verdado is saying all the animancers have gone. Hello. Let me come around here so I can look you in the face, which is very, very dream scourgey looking.
Where
Where did you go? Ignacy. Where is Ignacy?
Upstairs drinking too much.
Only color.
Okay. I now feel slightly crap, and I think there's going to be a bit of a confrontation because I think I was supposed to see that. Come out, guys. That's it. Come out. And then I'll shut the door. I don't have the option to lock it. The option to lock it. Now, let's go to Elia. Probably where's the farmer's market beacon? I'll save myself a bit of time. I'll be a bit slack and just teleport there. It's a bit crappy, but you know, what needs must when the animancy drives, when the devil drives, I don't know. Okay, come on. Come on. Here I am sitting here, bloody nearly going to sleep. Goodness me. There we go. Now. Let's go around to the docks and consult with... Hey friendo. Oh, you are not a talky friendo. Oh no, that's just a random... What's your name? Yeah, I'm not gonna do the I'm sure there was a road along here somewhere, but let's just hop, hop, hop. And hop. And hop. Yep, okay. Road. Animals. I should use the map markers as a way of keeping track of where I've been. Playing stuff like Deep Rock Galactic, it's easy because you just follow the trail of your own little flares, which is kind of a useful way of finding your way around. But in this case, it's like, did I go to the building with the stars? I don't know. Dog's beacon, fast travel unlocked. And a second in the world right past a plant. Useful plants. Yay. Now, I need to raid the docks because the docks actually have a lot of useful shit in them. Hello, Merchant Amelia. How you doing, mate?
A new face. Welcome, welcome. There may not be much left, but feel free to take a look.
We're surprised to find anyone selling here.
I suppose that is fair, considering the sorry state of affairs here. Most of what is here is just scrap and forgotten things.
Does any of this actually belong to you?
It certainly does now. Besides, I pay a reasonable sum to Fjord for any sales I make. I'm not a parasite. Yes, I am profiting on the side, but surely this is better than everything here being wasted, hmm?
You got a point.
I'm glad you see it my way. Now, would you like to actually look at any of my fine wares?
Show me what you have. Awakened Adro, but I can't afford it. Cooked rabbit bits. How much food have I actually got? I've got a reasonable amount of food. What I mostly need is awakened Adra, but okay, enigmatic Amelia. Is there any... I can't hear anything tinkling around here. You're not a talky style of person, fair enough. Now I know there was something up here. I'll just keep fossicking around. Mostly what was up here was a lot of leaping and a lot of random shit that I could fall off. Hello, can I talk to you, dear? No, I can't. More ladder. Feels strange to have hands instead of those little mittens, but yeah. Hey, Lieutenant Sagna.
I don't know who or what you are, and frankly it doesn't matter. Stay out of trouble, and there won't be any problems.
You'll get no trouble from me.
Good. I like you already. So, what do you want?
I was hoping to find someone to tell me more about the area.
Well, you found someone. This is what remains of Fjord's mercantile district. Obviously, it has seen better days.
What happened to cause it to fall into ruin?
Depends on who you ask. For all their supposed knowledge, not even the Animancers know for sure. 40 years ago, this place was a bustling harbor, shipping food to Thirdborn, Paradis, and the occasional smaller settlement. I would know. I was still right here, at this very post.
You don't look old enough to have been here that long ago.
Dwarves live longer, so 40 years isn't that long to us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some ruins to watch over.
Oh, okay. I will leave that with you then. Oh, Lieutenant Sagner's journal. Dull routine entries mostly. One entry stands out. I heard that damn noise again. It sounds like something howling in distress or loneliness. I know, and I don't really care. Whatever it is, it might be a threat. If I had the numbers, I'd send a ranger down the coast for reconnaissance. I'd be willing to bet my best knife that whatever this noise is coming from the cave on the shore. That place always gave me the creeps. Something isn't right about it. For now, we'll just need to remain vigilant. Not like anything ever happens here these days. Cave on the shore, huh? Alright, so I'll nick that. I'll hop up here. And I'll bounce up here. And I'll open this chest. Oh, and I've missed a... I've missed a health potion. So let's drop carefully. And whoop, can I bounce over here? Whoops, shit. Nope. Let's try that again. Now, I suspect I will need to take the... Shit! Yes, alright, let's, put that health potion anyway. No, I can get that health potion. I am smart. I am smart. I can do this. Alright, watch me redefine smart. There's a very unique and special form of smart, which is called actually not being smart. Let's go with the ladder. I know I didn't take any damage actually doing all those falls, but there we have it. I did not. Now, now what I can do here is crouch and jump and jump and whoops. No. That was not the correct answer. Yes. Watch everyone else fall off. Stand up. Stand upright. And then we try again. We jump and we jump. I crouch. And I jump again. And then I fall off again. Alright. Discretion, valor, all that shit. I haven't been injured. I haven't required to yes, I haven't needed to stand up. Walk normally. Everything is fine. I found the interesting information about the screaming cave, or the howling cave, or the whatever it is cave. These dogs really do not look in good state. I don't know what those are, but they look pretty haddock. Now, was there a... Ooh. This one, was there a... There was not a... Alright. Somewhere around here there was a chest. This was not the whereabouts of the chest, I don't think. Nope. It was not. At this point, all my friends are going to think, all my two friends, I've only got 2 companions at the moment, are going to think that I have problems. And look, they're not entirely wrong. Now, let's hop around here, grab the Hylia's talon, and then hop back up here. Oops, see, up and over. And I go around here. Oh, and I find a chest, yay. And I nick some stuff from whoever these good people are here. Thought there was someone around here somewhere who I got to talk to. Doesn't look it. Okay. Boats, very nice.
The great mystery is, are godlike blessed or cursed? The gods are silent on this question.
Neither. They just are. Anything else is speculation.
Ah, I hate speculation. I want answers.
Okay, Yvette, let's have some
Ren,
answers.
look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend?
You do realize I understand
Remy,
perfectly.
take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giatta partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
Word travels fast.
Gossip is an important part of scholarly research. It's the only way to stay ahead of the competition.
Giatta must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giatta needs to finish her research. Deal?
That depends what you want from me.
We want to know about the godlike, of course. You're the first one we've encountered in the wild.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
I think I'd like to be some sort of mushroom.
Ooh, good answer.
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
I try to help people whenever I can.
So, you believe we need your help. Interesting.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
Godlike can't reproduce? there are many ways to leave a legacy. Mine and none of your business.
Well, there's no reason to be rude. I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, Godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giatta wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Some good news, please. I want the two of you to stop
The
practicing.
Dream Scourge is
animacy
proof
program, actually.
that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Well, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giatta will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
What does Adra have to... What does Adra have to do with the Dream Scourge?
Of course. The idea is a bit high-minded. Adra acts like a pathway for souls as they rejoin the wheel.
And the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, is it not?
So, just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge.
And what do I do about the entity tethered to my soul?
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh sake, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
I'm glad you don't want to dissect me.
Giatta was sent into exile.
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed?
Or we could do both. Anything to work with the great Giatta Castel.
Yeah. There it is. I can hear it. I can't see it. So I've got an axe and a couple of daggers. That's nice. That was not the boat with the little tinkly thing. Aha! The weird places that people choose to have little picnics. Yeah, alright, look, people choose weird places to have little picnics. Whoops! Marius, that was not what I intended to do to you guys. My bad. Yeah, there's still little... can I hop over here? And am I standing near chest or something? Marius, do you want to do your little hunter's eye thing?
Something nearby.
Ah, in here, of course it is. Oh my lord, okay. That's a bit harsh on somebody. Let's yes, let's oops. Not the log, obviously. Log. Got the log. Okay, good. Okay, so someone's managed to get themselves drowned. Okay, that's kind of shit for them. There's something else here, is there? Oh no, hang on a second. Yes, there is something else here. Water and booze. Excellent. Now, next thing to do, because I've explored the docks, so I know my way around the docks, I better go see Elia. But sorry buddy, I'll just walk straight into you, but yeah, it's not that far. But Drowned gentleman was very ambient.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just walk along the cliffs because I have a feeling that if I walk along here, I find something. No idea what. Probably Sansa's bloody cartographer. Because that's how that normally works, isn't it? We find cartographer. Oh, I found a chest. That's nice. Take all. And plant. And oh heck. Heckadoos. How do I get over this? Can I get over this? No, I can't. There's a backpack. Yay! I'll take that. And then I will come around the front of Elia's Revenant Farm. Because I have run out of loot to loot. So, yeah, g'day Revenants. Can I jump up here? Yes, I can, that's good. Because, I mean, the Revenant's catching. I don't like walking near them. Okay, Elia, how you doing, bud?
Emerald Stair has seen better days. With any luck, the turning of the seasons will favor us.
Giatta wants your opinion on the Dream Scourge.
Giatta Castell wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
Banished was the word he used.
That's our governor for you. Self-righteous even in his own ignorance. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo.
Let me guess, we're not talking about a cow or a goat.
Silvo is one of my Revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put the poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
Okay.
When a Revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has come.
Any connection with what happened to Beatrice?
Silvo is on a strict diet, but I suppose he could have gotten into the crops when my back was turned. You never know with these rascals.
Where do all these corpses come from anyway?
Outsiders and travelers down on their luck. You'd be surprised how many people want to sell their bodies to animancy.
Say what you will about mercenary and military life. At least your obligations end at death.
Anyone else see a downside to giving monetary value to corpses?
This is a good forever home for the undead. Better than some crypt, anyway. But sometimes we have bad days.
Would you be interested in buying my future corpse?
Really? Oh, I've always wanted a godlike for the stables. Deal. You've made me a very happy animancer.
Make sure she doesn't try to collect till after your death.
I'm not dragging your corpse back here from some ancient ruin, I'll tell you that.
Once you've dealt with Silvo, we can finalize the arrangements.
Yes, can we... I'll take care of... It sounds like you've been through this before.
Whether you're raising cows or corpses, every farmer lives with death. And that should cover everything. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open. Just be gentle with him. He's a good boy.
So, we're killing a Revenant then? She just couldn't come out and say that?
And this is why I don't take pets.
Yes. Alright, so let's go. I'm probably going to have... Hello, Gooch. Oh dear, what's this? Beatrice. From one death she did awake to die again from stomachache. I pray that we shall meet again, beloved corpse, companion, friend. Hello, little goat things. How you doing now? I could possibly just shoot him, I don't know. Can I get over this from this side? No, I can't. Alright, so how do I get in through the window? I should remember that. I mean, there was literally this... Nope. Not that way. Alright, so I have to get down and go around, obviously. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's get down. Go round through the beautiful evening. Ah, hang on, here we go. Is here a little sneaky way I can get round? Yes, here is a sneaky way I can get round. Excellent. Now I take this out and I go...
Come and get
Sorry, Silvo. Now I'm slightly poisoned.
Who's ready for more?
Not me. Like I've literally just been poisoned by this bugger with his rotten turnip and what have you. Okay, unbar the door. And open the door. Okay, at this point I've talked to everybody I have to talk to. And I've been bitten by a revenant. So there's that. I can see that... Hang on, let's just jump down here, that'll do. And we come around and we talk to Elia. Hello, Elia.
My farmhands are very affectionate. Feel free to pet them if you like.
I dealt with Silvo.
Poor Silvo. He was a bright young revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace.
How do you grow attached to a walking corpse?
You wouldn't know it to look at him. But on a full stomach, he was as gentle as a lamb. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
You haven't shared these findings with anyone?
And end up like Giatta. No, thank you. The corpses, they need me. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
If it has something to do with the entity tethered to my soul.
Seems a little far-fetched. Then again, what isn't these days? You're a godlike, so anything is possible. Perhaps your nature will grant you more answers.
Fascinating. I'm sure Giatta will be interested
Well,
to hear this.
I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giatta are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock. Before I forget, here's a down payment on your body. And here's your collar. Try not to lose it.
I can't believe I sold my body to animancy.
I'm paying you to make the most out of this life. So go have a good one. You're going to love it here. Hopefully not for a while, though.
Great. Now I have to add to my list of idiotic ideas.
Let's hope we steer clear of assassins for the time being.
I think we should, yes. I like your little powder and shot purses. You guys have got... Those outfits are just the best. Now, let's look on my map. I'm at Elia's Revenant Farm. Now, I happen to know that at the Clifftop Sinkhole, there is another quest. But how do I get to the Clifftop Sinkhole, one asks. Well, I shall walk around here. I shall pause briefly at the camp and upgrade my weapons. Also, because I took a poisonous leaky bite. But mostly because I need to update my weapons a lot here. Stash those. Don't need them. Stash that. And upgrade. I mean, I will need that in a minute, but now. The breastplate. Hang on. Have to look away and check. Now, here's me cuirass. Ah, now the Valium breastplate actually is not as useful as my obsidian order cuirass. There you go. Alright, now what else can I upgrade? Any of my stuff? Carrock's Pride, alright, let's upgrade that to fine quality too, because I do want to be able to shoot people efficiently if I can, and I need Awakened Adra to do anything else. Now, rest until morning and exit here now. The sinkhole. Oh no, here we go.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field.
We're going to make these dreams a habit.
We had not considered this.
Is it... As dreams go around, it's not comforting to hear voices, is it?
Murmurs of madness, fright. Our touch cushions you like a shell. We wilt, we gnaw with hunger now. What has come of this place?
I was going to say something about incompetent leadership. Someone needs... The situation's dire and someone needs to help them.
A hand of generosity, or a gauntlet of steel. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals?
It's called animancy.
Tongue, an unfamiliar name. A harvest grows, the dead rise. What do they hope to achieve?
The harvest, mostly. They want to learn the secrets of life and death. Let's try that.
The shroud from the wheel.
Yes, that.
They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make?
Animancy is illegal in Adir.
Adir sleeps across the sea. They are not troubled by the laws of Kith. What do you say?
No knowledge is good or evil. What matters is how we use it. That's a very me answer, not a very war hero-y answer. They can fight essence all they want. I'm not sure they'll win. There's probably a bit more war hero.
A bridle for that which cannot be chained. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Okay, yes. Now, Clifftop sinkhole. Which way? Where am I? Let's go this way. And find the sinkhole, which I believe has a year quest. Yay. And useful quest. Interesting quest. Nope, not that way. All this way. Let's come back this way. And see if I can go this way and come around here to the sinkhole, which I do believe has a quest in it, which will be very interesting and oops.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope, I do not get to the sinkhole. Not this way anyhow. Oh, poo. I was dead set sure. Like, the sinkhole is... Oh, hang on. Yes, this way, is it? Am I walking towards the sinkhole? I hope I am. Because that's a useful little quest. To keep me out of trouble. Possibly, I don't know. Yes, I am headed towards the sinkhole. Marvellous. If this is... Yeah, actually, just let's... No, wrong one. This is the Yatzley's Vase sinkhole as opposed to the other and more useful sinkhole. Now, gravesite, Beldoreno, Old Nuna, Trentons, Delemgans. Looking for the Revenants. Oops, what else have I got? Tama's Cabin, Missing Rangers, Adragans, and gravesites and crops and soul rips and the truffle farm on Ranger headquarters. Alright, let's go back to fuel. First step. Oh my gosh, I think I have to tell Giatta what I've found, and then that should finish this bit of the quest, and then I can knock off and yeah, get cracking on next week's fun instalment, because next week's fun instalment will be in fact a fun instalment. Ah, dearie me. From this episode, I have formed a point of view that animancers are probably all demented as fuck and should be kept somewhere, well, pretty much where they are. Just, you know, keep them out of the way of normal people who are not crazy. Because, you know, it is not at all creepy, this obsession with dead bodies. And I'm not sure about this whole thing about, hey, by the way, you've got Animancy method, retrieve an Androgen heart. Okay, so okay, so I do have to actually go get the Androgen heart. Alright, let's look on the map. Androgen heart is all the way over gravesite here. Alright, so what I will do is I'll walk around Fuel Mesiverna, because that's, you know, the obvious answer if you're going to go and hunt for an Androgen heart. That is a tricky fight, and to be honest, I really don't know how I'm going to work through it with my current kit. So I will just skiffle around here while I keep thinking. And also looking for loot, because, you know, anywhere where there are places where you can climb up, there's bound to be loot, right? Oh, so I've just fallen like 2 millimeters from Ah, there's the sinkhole I wanted to look into. Right. Now let me look at what abilities I have, because I'm very good at hitting things, so much might. I'm very good at not dying. Got modest parkour, got modest perception. Intellect, I have not smart. I've got reasonable resolve, but one thing I do not have is anything that will make me go invisible. And I'm going to have to work out how precisely I retrieve the Adrigan heart without aggroing anyone. Because, you know, that is a good way of dealing with this stuff. I'm going to just keep walking for a bit. Actually, no, I'm going to just come up here and see if there's any loot, because plant. Okay, there's plant. Yeah, of course there's going to be something I can parkour to. But not here. Can I? Run and leap? Yes, I can run and leap. Good. Wand, water, and Animancer's journal. Okay. Oh dear. This is the gentle soul who developed the spiritual self-combustion. Deluded soul, gentle soul. Today I will prove under the right conditions a mortal soul is flammable. The heart the hour approaches. Oh, Monto says I'm not allowed in the workshop anymore. Who crowned him king of the Animants if he think he can suppress my work? He's sorely mistaken. He can't even suppress a small fire. Established a field laboratory outside of town. Invitations have gone out, but so far no one has come to bear witness to my demonstration. Their loss, I say. When I prove the efficacy of spiritual self-combustion, I alone will reap the rewards. Hark, the hour approaches once more. Yeah, mate, well done. Sort of. Well done. Well done for a very specific value of well done, which actually was, not gonna lie, kind of unfortunate, but you know. I feel like, you know, if Animancers persist in killing themselves off with such gay abandon, yes, I could have done that. Nice. Nice. Now there's a plant round here somewhere, as well as Animancers with no sense of self-preservation whatsoever. Good lad, but also, like, did you have to, I feel like spontaneously combusting yourself personally, it's, you know, you've proved, look, proving that you can do this, you know, is it a smart thing? Well, that's the question, isn't it? Anyway. Ah, there we go. Mushrooms. Alright, look. I've got a long way to walk. I'm going to save the game and head off. And that will be it for this stream. And I'll be back soon to try and work out how the hell I'm going to get to the Delemgans, through the Delemgans without pissing them off. I think I'm actually just going to have to kill them all, which is... it's not impossible. I've got quite good kit, so we'll see what happens in next week's exciting episode.